What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. In today's video we are doing resume reviews. So you guys keep sending in your resumes, cover letters, portfolios to me, and I review them, and then we make the modifications and see if you can't get an interview and then eventually land that job. Talking about interviews and jobs, this video is sponsored by Pramp. If you don't know what Pramp is, I did a video previously with someone who was practicing interviewing for Amazon. We did a behavioral interview and he asked me some questions, I asked him some questions, but Pramp is more than just that. It's you can go on their platform, you can sign up for free, you get 6 interviews. If you don't use my link in the description, if you use mine you get unlimited. I don't get a kickback or anything like that. They're just being nice to you guys. So you go on the platform, you pick your skill, you want to do front end, you want to do back end, do you want to do data structures, and then you pick your skill level with a number of stars. You pick a day on the calendar that fits you for your time zone and availability, and it matches you with someone else. And on that day you'll show up and there's a little built-in platform where you video chat with each other and ask each other questions. It's a pretty awesome platform. I think it goes well with these series, and that's why they wanted to sponsor it. So I'm doing the resume part and getting you guys an interview, and then in the meantime you guys can use Pramp to practice for those interviews. And I talk about Pramp all the time, even in the live streams, even when it's not sponsored video. They have a really unique platform for practice interviews and mock interviews, so definitely go check it out. It's worth your time. Probably going to be using it to prepare for this Google technical interview that I have here coming up. It's gonna be pretty sweet, and I might make some videos of me using Pramp to prepare for data structures and algorithms and all that stuff, but we'll see how that pans out. Having said all of that, we have a Discord. Link for the Discord is in the description below. You can come there, shoot me a question, or you just use my email, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Please keep sending me your resumes and all of that. I enjoy doing this, and it's nice to see that people are actually landing jobs and getting interviews after they make these modifications. So if you do like these videos and you want to see more, please hit that thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so you get notified. Click that little bell. Appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, first up we got Jonathan De Souza. We have contacts. What do I have to offer to the team? It's a good question. I get where you're going with that. However, I think you should just change this into like about me. I think that would work better. I'm a professional who loves to be constantly learning, getting involved with other devs in the team to share my knowledge. I speak and write English fluently. I think they'll get that. You can take that part out. I work methodically, organizing my work into measurable tasks. I'm a teacher by nature and love helping others. Obviously, if you're going to apply to any job in the United States, I'm going to have to say don't include a picture. That's just how things are. And then you can slide everything over here to the left. In Europe, it's different. If you're in Europe, yeah, people include their pictures. In the United States, don't put a picture. People are judgmental, and that's just how it is. I'm sorry to say that. We got your location, email, LinkedIn. This is taking up a lot of real estate. This whole section right here takes up a lot of real estate relative to your entire CV. I would maybe just have these contact buttons and then just have, I could click on these. Available for relocation is nice. I like that you included that. I would maybe mention that on your cover letter as well. Owner at Code Hill College, founder of Code Hill College. You're gonna, if you don't put like senior developer, even though you own it, they're gonna be like, why would you want to leave your own company to come work for us? What's gonna make you do that? Is it the money? Is it because you want to live here? What is it? So I feel like you're gonna hit a roadblock if you put owner at Code Hill College. I would figure out a way to maybe say that you're doing something different, or is this for free? Is this voluntary? What's going on here? Right here, this must be like a side gig because you're also doing this from May 2018 to now. If you're gonna put 2 jobs on there, they're gonna think that you're gonna be split, right? I would take off your second job if you're working a second job that's not obviously part-time, because right here it looks like you're gonna focus on yourself first. You're gonna focus on your own company first. You're gonna focus on Code Hill College first, and then you'll focus on your secondary job, which is their job. So I would probably just remove this entire section here, or unless you could specifically make this into part-time. Any GitHub here? Any GitHub I can see what you're working on? Down here, another year. Okay. Education, I would move your skills up above here to where your education is, and then move your education down, and then we need to talk about your skills section here. Remove these arbitrary bars. They don't mean anything to me. And also, this thing is written in English, but it says 1 to 2 years, 2 years, and I'm gonna guess Portuguese, maybe. This is 1 to 2 years, 0 to 1 years, and so you're rating yourself really low already. give yourself some credit, man, because the HR lady's going to see this and be like, well, obviously he needs to be right here, if not right here. Like, you don't know what they want. This is really subjective for me to gain, like, any idea of what you've done. AngularJS, Angular 2+, Git, GitHub, TFS. I would just put version control. Repository pattern. Are you talking about like Git flow or something? I would just remove these arbitrary bars. They don't mean anything to me. They don't mean anything to anyone else. You're criticizing yourself before the people can even get to know you. Like right here, this ASP.NET Core, you've ranked yourself like 10%, 0 to 1 years. Don't tell people this. Let them see what you can do. Let them give you a code challenge. Let them see if you can figure stuff out, because this just doesn't look good, man. It just doesn't look good. Take it off. And then keep these skills, but organize them. You have high school education. You can remove your high school education in its entirety. Digital design. I don't know what this is. Is this a bachelor's degree? Is this just a tech degree? Is this a certification? I would take this off too. I would just have this for bachelor's degree in computer science, and then you'd free up a whole bunch of space here to organize these skills down here at the bottom. I would make sure to indicate whether or not you need sponsorship in your cover letter. I mean, I can't tell, but I would make sure to indicate that. If you have a visa and you don't need a visa and you can work for whoever, put that on your cover letter, because they're going to see that you went to school outside of the United States, and they're going to wonder. Add some links so I can see what you've been working on, and then remove this, because it's going to look like you're going to work on your own thing, and then their job's going to be the side job, but you just need it for money. You know what I mean? What would you do if you were hiring someone and you knew they had a side job that was like their own thing, and they couldn't get it off the ground, but they needed your job as the side cash to get, like, unless I was friends with you, I wouldn't let you do that. So that's my 2 cents. Let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, thanks for sending it in. I appreciate that. All right, Tim. Thanks for sending it in. Let's take a look here. Web developer. I would maybe change this to just be software developer. Make it so that you're flexible. You're willing to do whatever it takes. Never be that guy that says, "Hold on, that's not my job." Don't be that guy. Be open to wearing many different hats. Proven performer in multiple IT roles, set on efficiently delivering high-quality web applications. So, proven performer in what application? What does that mean? You're proven performer where? Are you talking about that in your cover letter? And make sure to be talking about that in your cover letter. Talk about, maybe examples that match with this company that you're applying to, but proven performer, where? Where can I see this? I need examples. We got a build tracker here. Try pick GitHub. So here, I would instead remove this link and then just have this be clickable. Just have this build tracker be clickable. Experience Web Development Fellowship. Does this mean like you were a mentor at General Assembly, or were you just going there? Because you can't put going as a student for experience, like work experience. It's not the same thing unless you were like a code mentor or like a TA there. I'm not sure what this Web Development Fellowship means. And I'm not sure if I would count that as paid experience, because that's generally what this section is reserved for. Gain knowledge of industry best practices and develop 4 full stack applications. 4 full stack applications. Are these those 4? I would take this personal info and just figure out how to include it in this little box right here. Just put that in the top right corner and then bump your skills up here so I can see your skills immediately upon looking at your resume. And then I would organize these. So you got JavaScript, front end. Yeah, so I would organize these. I would have like a front end section here and like a color right front end, and then maybe a little underline, and then include 1 skill, 2 skill, 3 skill, and then another one, and then you put Ruby on Rails, Postgres, so we'll put O, and then you put another skill there. So just organize them a little bit so I can see front end, back end, other, and then you can figure out how you want to organize those, or if you want to add any more. Fairly straightforward. Has everything I need. I'm just confused about this Web Development Fellowship. I don't know if that's mentorship. I'm just confused. I don't know what you're trying. It seems like you're trying to like pass something off by using that word specifically. So I don't think we use the fellowship unless they're talking about like the Fellowship of the Ring. You know what I mean? So this is the code, and this is where it's hosted. GitHub. Cool. Yeah. Looks good, my man. Thanks for sending it in. Just a couple changes I would make and then elaborate on what that is for sure. Thanks for sending it in, Tim. Appreciate you. All right, next up we have Anonymous here. I don't actually know the name because you blacked out everything. Skills, organized, nice and organized. I like that. Full stack developer, that works. What you need here is a little bit of a description. Like, what if you had to give yourself a single line that described you in a professional capacity? What would you say there? And then include that. You have a picture. This needs to go. Doesn't matter if you black it out. You've already done it for me. Just keep going down that road and remove that picture. You have your email, phone number, GitHub, LinkedIn. Nice and small. I like that. Languages. Okay, so we have a problem here with the languages. I'm not trying to be mean, but if you put English and then you put advanced, you have to spell it right. Same thing with French. You can't put intermediate and like you have to. It's F-R-E-N-C-H, French, not French. French? I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean. Just fix these typos if you're going to include languages. Your engineering degree, preparatory life cycle. I don't know. This doesn't mean anything, so I would remove that. Bachelorette, experimental sciences. I'm not sure what that means either, but I do like your skills. You need more personal projects. You need about 4 more of these personal projects right there. Participation. All right, so you have another typo here. Fix that. There's another typo here. Application needs a space. Shows hotel and restaurant reviews using PHP 7. You got to go above and beyond with your grammar. You got to go above and beyond on your cover letter. You don't want to be making those silly mistakes. Let someone else make those silly mistakes. Don't be that guy. Like, take it serious. I know it's tedious. I know it can be annoying. What does it really matter? Yes, it does really matter. So take it serious. The way you present yourself is everything. You get one shot. Otherwise, you got to differentiate yourself. You have the ability here. Like, you've created some advanced stuff. Spring Boot as a REST service, Vue 2 as the front. That's pretty advanced. As a front end, as a back end. It's pretty, that's pretty hard stuff. But don't let yourself get handicapped by these silly mistakes. You have a good resume here. So thanks for sending it in. That's it, guys. Thanks for sending in your resumes. Keep sending them in. Keep sending me your portfolios. Keep sending me your cover letters. Everything. We'll keep reviewing them. We'll keep improving upon what you guys have to offer. And hopefully we can land you guys some jobs and some interviews. So don't forget to check out Pramp, guys. They can help you with all kinds of interviewing skills, whether that's behavioral or front-end, back-end, data structures, algorithms. They have it all. They help sponsor this video and they support the channel. So Pramp, thank you. Otherwise, guys, if you want to see more of these videos, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to all the patrons that support the channel. Haven't forgotten about you guys. Appreciate each and every one of you. See you in the next one.